soldiers, and today we are at the Cemetery of Revolutionary Martyrs in Shenyang. Today, in this square, we're about to organize the burial ceremony. Before giving you the details about the burial ceremony, I'd like to show you around this environment, because after knowing this place, you can know better about our heroes. These are the footages. This place has a surface of 160,000 square meters, established in 1951. This place has been initiated at nearly the same period of time as the Korean War. We have the monuments of the soldiers and the tomb clusters, and finally the square where we are also going to have this burial ceremony. In total, there are 123 voluntary soldiers buried here. I'd like to mention some names, and those names will also help us to be closer to the heroes, including Huang Jiguang, Yang Gensi, and also Qiu Shaoyun, who had sacrificed his own life to save the other colleagues. And there is a song that saying that the flag of the Chinese nation, the red color, comes from the blood of the soldiers. Let's come back to the scene. This is one part of the cemetery, and here we're at the Sinking Square. It's in a circular form. And the design is not very complex. There is a mountain-like monument, and we call it the Mountain of the Soldiers. The diameter of this circle is 53 meters. This means the Korean War ended in 1953. And here in the marble was carved the names of all the soldiers. In total, there are 170,000 names engraved here, and the family members of the sacrificed soldiers have come to the place to memorize those heroes, especially by this moment of the tomb sweeping day coming around. Today we'll be closer to the soldiers, and I'd like to introduce to you 5 heroes who have already survived the Korean War. And the oldest of them is 90 years old, and the youngest among the 5, 86 years old. And he is Mr. Li Weibo. Maybe I will speak louder to let him hear me. You have been here since early morning, and there are lots of medals. Could you please tell us something about your medals? These are the memorial decorations given by DPRK, and this one is the memorial decoration given by our motherland, by China, to our voluntary soldiers. And these are the memorial decorations for people who have participated several times in foreign wars. And today you are together with your partners in the troop. And what is your feeling? Today I feel happy and sad at the same time. I'm happy because we have solemnly carried back the remains of the soldiers. What makes me sad is that after getting back to the motherland by the end of the Korean War, it's not everyone of the troop can be around us. Some of them stayed for so many years in the Korean Peninsula, but finally they are home today. After listening to Mr. Li, we feel even closer to those soldiers. At this moment of the tomb sweeping day, And we can see how much the country has appreciated their sacrifices and contribution. And also at this place, we have the highest standard to settle the remains of the soldiers. These is the military band, and later they're about to play the music of the memorization, and later we're also going to fire the guns to show our tribute to the sacrificed soldiers. My team and I myself will stay along the process to show you the live stream picture. Let's wait for the start of the burial ceremony for the remains of the Korean War soldiers.
今天，我们在这里
Today,
隆重举行
we are here
烈士遗骸安葬
to solemnly organize the burial ceremony for remains of Chinese soldiers. Present here,
前锋、外交部、
Mr. Qian Feng,
退役军人事务
the
部、
retired minister,
中央军委政治工作部相关部门负责同志
and from the Military of Commission, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the other departments, and also the officials from Shenyang City and Liaoning Province,
辽宁省
and
总
also
队领导
representatives of the troops
和沈阳市
in this
相关
military
部门
zone
负责统治。
and
志
the
愿军
other
烈士家属和
responsible
老战士代表
officials from the localities. And also we have invited the representatives of the elderly retired soldiers,
代表
departments, schools, and also troops.
志愿军烈士遗骸安葬仪式现在
The
开始。
burial ceremony for remains of the voluntary soldiers is started now.
奏唱中华人民共和国国歌。
Play and sing the national anthem.
血肉铸成我们心的长城，中华民族到了最危险时候，每个人对梦中发出最后的吼声。起来，起来，我们一心冒着敌人的炮火前进，冒着敌人的炮火前进。 请退役军人事务部副部长钱锋同志致悼念词。
I'd like to give the floor to Mr. Chen Feng, the Vice Minister of the Retired Soldiers. Dear colleagues, today we are in the ceremony to bury the remains of 10 Chinese voluntary soldiers at this Cemetery of Revolutionary Martyrs in Shenyang. We have to memorize the soldiers. First of all, we'd like to pay tribute and memorize all the soldiers and heroes. And for the retired soldiers, we'd like to show the highest tribute. Around 60 years ago, the brave Chinese voluntary soldiers have carried with them the expectations and missions on them, and they sailed from the country to a foreign country, and they have fought in all the dangerous situations, and together it has formed a symphony of braveness. Finally, we have celebrated the victory of that war, and we have protected the country. The brave voluntary soldiers have helped to gain recognition from the whole world for the country, and the brave voluntary soldiers will always be memorized by the whole country. And we will forever remember their names and souls. They have sacrificed their lives to the cause of peace. Their spirit will be passed from one generation to another, and also will continue to sing the psalms to memorize the spirits of the soldiers. We are closely attached to the heroes, and today we are organizing the burial ceremonies to welcome the remains of the sacrificed Chinese soldiers back to the hometown. And their monument of memorization will stand still for the future generations to come. And their spirit will continue to be a great treasure for the whole country. Their spirit will be passed to the next generations, and this year marks the 70th anniversary of the foundation of the People's Republic of China. In today's China, people of all different ethnic groups are working under the firm leadership of the CPC, and we are writing a new chapter in the development of the country. We have to illustrate the spirit of the voluntary soldiers and continue to contribute our efforts to the accomplishment of the great cause of the country. Let's stay close to the CPC Central Committee with Comrade Xi Jinping at its core and continue to apply the decisions of the 19th CPC Congress. We have to brave all the difficulties and challenges to achieve the final victory of the building of a moderately comfortable society and also the development of the socialism. Only by doing that can we honor the sacrifices of our heroes and long live the spirit of those soldiers and heroes. Please take off your hats.
向志愿军烈士三鞠躬。
And bow 3 times to the martyrs. First bow, second bow,
三鞠躬。
third bow,
鸣枪，向志愿军烈士致敬。
Now fire the guns to pay tribute to the voluntary soldiers.
起灵。
Let's start the burial process.